Okay, hey friends, I am back with another video and I am drinking some bubble tea. I am going to talk about and discuss, well, after you've picked out and pinpointed your sugar daddy, like what do you go from there? What do you do from there? So it may sound super simple, is start a conversation, right? So I know a lot of you are like, how do I do it? How do I start the conversation? So I know some of you may not have an issue with your confidence to go up and engage. Others, you might need a little help. Here to provide this video to guide you through it, right? Now, how do you start a conversation? What should I say? What should I talk about? And the correct answer is anything, okay? Anything that is not rude, disrespectful, or off-putting, or that's something that makes somebody uncomfortable. So what could that be? Now, it'll be kind of weird of you to be like, hey, what's the weather outside right now? That would be weird. So what I do when I am generally starting these conversations, I observe the person that I am trying to start the conversation with, right? So just look at them. What do they have on? What do they smell like? What are they eating? What are they drinking? Do they have something that seems a little bit different to you? What are like what that they have on, like if they're wearing something? Use that as a conversation starter. So if I see something, we've already made eye contact, we've already shown interest in one another. So I'm just gonna go ahead and be like, hey, you smell so amazing today. What do you have on? Or if I like, say, his watch, or maybe he has a ring on, is this ring or watch significant of something? And they'll go on to talk about whatever the watch stands for, right? So I hope, do you guys get the gist of what I'm saying? Like, use whatever they have on, whatever they smell like, to just start that conversation instead of, your regular like, hi, how are you doing? You can always start a conversation like that, but it's just another way for you to sit there and continue the conversation. How do you know about this place? Do you come here often? Is there anything around here that's also good? Where can I get a great bite to eat for so-and-so cuisine? What about Brazilian steakhouses? Do you know of any? Things like that. That'll keep the conversation going, and then you'll get more in depth into the conversation. And then he'll probably start asking you, oh, where are you from? Like more details on you specifically. So, and now you're probably like, why am I asking all these questions? I don't give a fuck, double hoe. I want some onions. Yes, sis, I know that. I know that is the goal. Money is the goal. However, you still have to make baby steps to get there. Now, I'm not saying that you won't be able to get some money like right off the bat, because you will. If you have the gift of gab that I spoke on beforehand, you will be sure to get that money straight away. But before we get to that, I'm just trying to start you guys out on baby steps, right? What you're doing is you're taking mental notes about him that you're going to use for further on in the conversation, or for future reference when you're out on dates with him and you're out on trips and so on and so forth. You're building that trust with him. That's what you're ultimately doing. And since you're doing that, you're making him feel at ease. You're making him lose that fear of, oh my gosh, is she gonna use me? You're making him forget about that because it's genuine. He thinks this is genuine, okay? Excuse me. That's why you're doing it. You're putting him in a comfortable zone. You're not making him feel uncomfortable. You're making him feel comfortable enough to open up to you. There we go. You're making him feel comfortable enough to open up to you, to give you all this information, to give you all this attention, to give you everything that you need to succeed. Now, you're going to be thinking about your tone throughout the conversation, right? Because tone is everything. Setting your tone sets the entire conversation and your small talk and the whole shebang, right? This is what you're doing, is creating this first impression. You're imprinting yourself in this man's mind. That's what you're doing, right? And just make sure to understand that you need to have positive demeanor in a passionate tone. What do I mean by that? Your demeanor. How are you talking to him? How is your, are you sitting up? Are you, perked to where you are inviting him? He feels invited into the conversation. Like he feels like you're engaged and like you want to be there. Is that it? Or are you like slouching and you sound monotone like this, or you don't have any excitement? You see how different it is when you sit up and you change how you're talking? That makes a world difference. And I'm telling you, you're gonna change the whole ball game, and you're gonna make best first impression ever by doing what I'm telling you to do. So just make sure you do it, friend. Okay? So now you're in the conversation, you're getting deep into it, you're asking him his hobbies, you're asking him what he does for work. You're not just gonna be like, oh, so how much you make? Don't do that. Be sly with it, be slick with it, find a creative way to ask, what do you do for work, or what do you do for a living? What do you do in your free time? Do you like to travel? Do you play golf? Are you into the polo club? Do you have country club membership? Things like that. And that will tell you what you need to know. Engage, sis. And of course he's gonna ask information about you. Feel free to share whatever information you would like. I think that is it. How to conversate in a nutshell. Now, if you guys would need more assistance with, breaking the ice, feel free to contact me for a one-on-one session. I am more than happy to help you guys. If you click the link in below to my PayHip website, you will get in contact with me, okay? I am holding a sugar baby makeover giveaway. You can click the link in the bio as well and fill out that form. That will help me better to pick whoever I want to pick, which I will go ahead and take you under my wing, and we will have a whole day for sugaring. I will fly to you wherever you are, and lunch and dinner is on me. We will go shopping for some clothes. Yes, we will go shopping, and then we will go on a sugar baby a journey for you, and I'll give you all of my techniques that I use, my techniques and tactics that I use to bag me a rich man. Okay, so if you guys need any help, I also have my ebooks that are available as well. Just go ahead and click the link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao.